Be there for others, but never leave yourself behind. True friendship is like a rose. We don't realize its beauty until it fades. Let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. When you put love out in the world, it travels, and it can touch people and reach people in ways that we never even expected. Things are never quite as scary when you've got a best friend. Never regret anything that made you smile. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Love doesn't make the world go round. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Give light, and people will find the way.
Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it. Change your thoughts, and you change your world. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Success is a journey, not a destination. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. It always seems impossible until it's done. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do and liking how you do it. Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Success only comes to those who dare to attempt. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door.
You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. The best way out is always through. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do it. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. What we fear of doing most is usually what we most need to do.
To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Rise above the storm, and you will find the sunshine. Vitality shows not only in the ability to persist, but in the ability to start over. It is never too late to be what you might have been. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Mistakes are a fact of life. It is the response to the errors that counts. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be.
Be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else. For every minute you're angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. There is only one happiness in this life: to love and be loved. Joy does not simply happen to us. We have to choose joy and keep choosing it every day. Be happy for this moment in your life. If you carry joy in your heart, you can heal any moment. Sometimes your joy is the source of your smile, but sometimes your smile can be the source of your joy. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, "I'm possible." If you can dream it, you can do it. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist. Do something wonderful, people may imitate it. Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves.
You've got to learn to leave the table when love's no longer being served. Scarcity of self-value cannot be remedied by money, recognition, affection, attention, or influence. Talk to yourself like someone you love. Love yourself first, and everything else falls into place. If you prioritize yourself, you are going to save yourself. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. You are your best thing. By being yourself, you put something wonderful in the world that was not there before. Caring for myself is not self-indulgence, it is self-preservation, and that is an act of political warfare. I realize that I don't have to be perfect. All I have to do is show up and enjoy the messy, imperfect, and beautiful journey of my life. If we give our children sound self-love, they will be able to deal with whatever life puts before them. Your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God.
Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Don't compromise yourself, you're all you've got. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. A girl should be two things: who and what she wants. You can't be hesitant about who you are. You've got to dance like there's nobody watching, love like you'll never be hurt, sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Everything you can imagine is real. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. Encourage yourself, believe in yourself, and love yourself. Never doubt who you are.
A person without regrets is a nincompoop. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving definitely isn't for you. I always wanted to be somebody, but now I realize I should have been more specific. Don't worry about the world coming to an end today. It is already tomorrow in Australia. Real courage is when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through no matter what. You can't turn back the clock, but you can wind it up again. It's a whole lot more satisfying to reach for the stars, even if you end up landing only on the moon. Be open to learning new lessons, even if they contradict the lessons you learned yesterday. The sky isn't the limit. The sky has no limit. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation.
Some women choose to follow men and some choose to follow their dreams. If you're wondering which way to go, remember that your career will never wake up and tell you that it doesn't love you anymore. Life is short, and it is here to be lived. No matter what happens in life, be good to people. Being good to people is a wonderful legacy to leave behind. If you risk nothing, then you risk everything. Don't waste a minute not being happy. If one window closes, run to the next window or break down a door. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. The only way to have a life is to commit it to like crazy. Believe in yourself. Stay in your own lane. There's only one you. Miracles happen every day. Change your perception of what a miracle is, and you'll see them all around you. I was built this way for a reason, so I'm going to use it.
The individual who says it is not possible should move out of the way of those doing it. You do not find the happy life, you make it. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see a shadow. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. It is better to travel well than to arrive. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. You've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on.